It's very rare for a double-header to take place in the IPL 2025 on a weekday, but this Tuesday was very much an action-packed double-header as far as IPL action was concerned. You had a pretty good match between the Kolkata team and Lucknow, and thereafter Chennai took on Punjab. Both very, very high-scoring games, but with somewhat different results as we'll delve into in this particular analysis of how it is that the double-header went. Let's start off with the major talking points from the day's second match between Chennai and Punjab. And talking point number one has to revolve around the young MS Dhoni. Now, of course, young was used in sarcasm here, given that there's been plenty of talk about Dhoni finally calling it a day, given that it has been publicly admitted that he is unable to actually bat for long periods because his knees aren't quite up to the task anymore. Well, in this case, he showed that when he came out to bat at number 5 in what was a tricky run chase for CSK, one that they lost out in the end, he still got the ability to be able to deliver the goods as and when the situation so demands, as he showed in this instance with hitting 26 runs off just 12 balls, including 3 very, very big sixes. Now, obviously, there will be plenty of talk around Dhoni as long as he's playing, given that age isn't exactly on his side, and he last played an international cricket game in 2019. That's nearly 6 years prior. But as long as he can deliver cameos like this, which actually keep Chennai in the hunt, and more importantly, keep the fans happy, there's perhaps no reason as to why it is he shouldn't continue. After all, the man himself admitted he's only looking at it on a year-to-year basis at this point. So maybe, just maybe, now might be the time to quell down on the Dhoni retirement talk. Talking point number 2, and one that was major for Punjab Kings, the rise of Priyansh Arya. Now, of course, Priyansh Arya is someone who a lot of cricket fans knew about thanks to his exploits in the Delhi Premier League, where in one particular match he hit 6 sixes in an over en route to a 120-run score in just 50 balls. So everyone knew that he was a hard hitter. But what they didn't perhaps realize is that his talents would translate this easily onto the IPL level as well. So worth remembering that Punjab shelled out 3.4 crores for him in the IPL 2025 auction. And if you think that is less money, well, it's worth remembering that his base price was a measly 30 lakhs, which means he went more than 10 times what his actual base price was. Definitely money well spent as far as Punjab are concerned, because they got a quality top order batter who loves to hit the ball long and straight down the ground. Definitely seems to be someone who would be worth keeping an eye out on in the future, especially once the novelty factor wears off. Still very young, but the signs are there that he's someone who the league could be seeing as the newest superstar that it has arguably given a big platform to. Talking point number 3, and now we'll really delve into the first match of the day, the 3:30 start, which was, of course, the game between Kolkata and the Lucknow team. Now, why this match was particularly noteworthy is because it was seen as a high-scoring thriller, given KKR were chasing a total of 239 and only ended up missing out by 4 runs. But it once again opened up a bit of a can of worms as far as the debate around Kolkata's pitches are concerned. After the first game that KKR played against RCB to open the tournament, well, Ajinkya Rahane, the skipper, had said that we'd like to see some more spin on the Kolkata pitches, something that was vehemently denied by the pitch curator, who said that perhaps they need to look to perform better instead of making requests for the pitches. Well, this time around in the post-match press conference, Rahane once again spoke about the pitches, but this time he said, I'm not going to say anything much because if I do, then I may get in trouble, hinting very clearly at what he thought about the entire matter, that maybe, just maybe, the pitches aren't quite as suited to KKR's strengths, which is, of course, their spin bowling. Now, whether or not you agree with his assessment or not, it's also worth noting that this was a game that saw over 400 runs scored with really minimal effort from the batters, whereas the bowlers, well, they were in for a long, hard toil in the afternoon sun and later on through the hot evening. Is this really the kind of cricket contest we want the IPL to be remembered for? 200 plus scores have become so common at this point in time that perhaps there is a little bit of a need to dial down on them, pare back, and perhaps provide more balanced conditions so that bowlers can thrive just as much as the batters are right now. But these are the major talking points in my humble opinion. What are your thoughts? You can let us know that in the comments below, and don't forget to stay tuned to Republic World and Republic Sport Fit for more such interesting videos from the world of sport.